How to solve almost any problem. Have you ever felt like everything is going wrong at the same time? You're unfocused, then upset, then tired, then suddenly you're questioning your entire life at 2 a.m. Here's something most people don't realize. A huge percentage of our daily big problems aren't actually big life crises. They're unmet physical or emotional needs. When you learn to identify the root state behind your mood, you can solve almost any everyday problem faster than you think. In this video, we're going to break down simple, science-backed resets you can use when you feel unfocused, upset, tired, lonely, burned out, anxious, or just stuck. These are small actions that create big shifts. Let's start with feeling unfocused. When you can't concentrate, most people assume they need more discipline, but often your brain just needs movement. Going for a run or even a fast walk increases blood flow to the brain and releases endorphins. Exercise also boosts dopamine, which plays a key role in motivation and attention. Studies show that even 10 to 20 minutes of moderate exercise can significantly improve cognitive performance. So instead of forcing productivity, move your body first. Clarity follows motion. Now let's talk about feeling upset. When emotions are high, your nervous system is activated. Your body goes into fight or flight mode. Deep breathing activates your parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for calming you down. Slow, controlled breathing lowers heart rate and reduces cortisol levels. A simple technique is the 4-4-6 method. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 6. Within minutes, your body shifts toward relaxation. You can't think clearly in panic mode. Calm the body first. The mind follows. What about feeling tired? Sometimes it's lack of sleep, but sometimes it's mental fatigue. Short bursts of physical activity can actually increase energy. A brisk walk outside, especially in sunlight, regulates your circadian rhythm and boosts serotonin. If you're constantly exhausted, it may not just be workload. It could be poor rest cycles, dehydration, or even too much screen time. Your brain wasn't designed to scroll endlessly. It was designed to alternate between focus and recovery. Now let's address loneliness. Humans are wired for connection. When you feel isolated, your brain interprets it as a threat. Calling a friend or family member can reduce stress hormones and increase oxytocin, often called the bonding hormone. Even short, meaningful interactions improve mood significantly. And here's something interesting. Research shows that even brief conversations with strangers can increase happiness levels. You don't need a deep therapy session. Sometimes you just need human contact. If you're feeling burned out, your system is overloaded. Burnout isn't weakness, it's prolonged stress without recovery. One of the fastest resets is nature exposure. Studies show that spending time in green environments reduces cortisol and improves emotional regulation. Even 20 minutes in a park can lower stress markers. Your nervous system responds to natural patterns. Trees, water, fresh air, these are not luxuries, they're biological needs. What if you're busy and overwhelmed? When your mind is racing with tasks, paradoxically, doing nothing for a minute can help. Sitting quietly, without stimulation, allows your brain to reset. Neuroscientists call this activating the default mode network. It helps consolidate information and recharge mental energy. You don't need hours. Just one intentional pause can prevent decision fatigue. Feeling hungry can also distort your mood. Low blood sugar impacts emotional regulation. That's why people get hangry. Nuts like almonds provide healthy fats and protein that stabilize blood sugar. Stable energy equals stable emotions. Before assuming you're failing at life, ask yourself, have I eaten? Now let's talk about anxiety. Petting a dog or cat increases oxytocin and lowers cortisol. Physical touch, even with animals, signals safety to the brain. If you don't have a pet,
Even placing your hand over your chest and practicing slow breathing can simulate grounding through touch. Anxiety often shrinks when the body feels secure. What about feeling empty or stuck? Routine can numb curiosity. Try a micro-adventure. Visit a new cafe. Take a different route home. Learn something new for 15 minutes. Novelty stimulates dopamine, which increases motivation and interest. Your brain craves new experiences. Growth happens at the edge of familiarity. If you're in doubt or stuck in overthinking, ask for advice. When you talk through your thoughts with someone else, your brain organizes ideas more clearly. External perspectives break mental loops. Often the solution is already inside you. You just need a different angle. Feeling worried constantly? Try gratitude journaling. Writing down 3 specific things you're grateful for shifts your focus from threat detection to resource awareness. Studies show consistent gratitude practice improves long-term mood and reduces anxiety symptoms. Your brain has a negativity bias. Gratitude rewires that bias over time. And finally, feeling sad? Music can change emotional states rapidly. Upbeat music increases dopamine and activates reward centers in the brain. That's why certain songs instantly lift your mood. Sound directly influences physiology. You don't always think your way out of sadness. Sometimes you move or listen your way out. Now, here's the deeper truth. Most daily problems are state problems, not identity problems. You're not lazy, you might be tired. You're not weak, you might be overwhelmed. You're not unlovable, you might be lonely. When you learn to identify your state before judging yourself, everything changes. Instead of asking, "What's wrong with me?" ask, "What does my body or mind need right now?" Small actions create momentum, and momentum creates clarity. The next time you feel stuck, run through this checklist. Move, breathe, connect, rest, eat, reflect, step outside, ask for help. You don't need to solve your entire life in one night. You just need to regulate your current state. If this video helped you see your struggles differently, like this video and subscribe to Happy Inspired Me for more content focused on practical self-improvement and mental clarity. And remember, most problems shrink when you take care of the basics. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.